Good morning. I wish I could say this is my first attempt to do this, but it isn't. I made a mistake and I had started recording and putting it together, and then I realized that something was wrong with this flower and I couldn't fix it. Okay, it's supposed to have 5 beads. It only had 4 and it just didn't look right. I couldn't make it look right. I couldn't put a leaf in there to make it look right. So we made it go away. And instead, I added this little clear one. And honestly, I think it looks better. So I did bind them together. And I've been struggling with how I was going to put them on the hoop. But this is what I'm doing. I'm going to finish this one. I like using this tool here because it gives it a nice even look. It's not all yucky twisted. Plus it doesn't hurt. And if there's any little pokey wires, which there are, it usually gets them to blend right into the other wire. So I think this is long enough for me to determine where I'm going to cut it. Oh yeah. How about if I just do this, right? Have them about the same size, why not? Okay. So I decided to add something to this floral sun catcher. This is a Get Well sun catcher. And I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but I'm going to show you a part of it. I made this because I thought it was pretty. I like that. Just, it's, I don't know, flowers maybe? It's not the way flowers look. Mine look like that. That's going to go in the middle. And it's probably going to hang about that far. So my flower, the sides here have to be in and out of the hoop. And the way I'll do that is I have to join them. I have to wrap this first to get them to stay. And then I'll probably push. I might wrap a little bit up here. I don't know yet. But I think we're onto something. So I cut a piece of wire. This is 24 gauge. I don't know. I'm gonna try it and see what happens. And I'm gonna find, okay, this is the bottom. This is where they join the hoop. There's like a little seam there. So I'm gonna just cover that up with this. This is gonna be fun. I actually think that I'm gonna do a slip knot because I think that'll hold it in place for me so I'm not struggling. Sorry if this looks a little awkward. It is, it's awkward. Yeah, so I don't think I'm as good as floral things as I am my trees. Well, I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own horn, because really I'm not, but I think I do okay with my trees. They, you know, they're different, and I like them, so, but the flower thing, well, it's just not my thing. And some people make the most beautiful, realistic flowers, lilac bushes, and yeah, no. I watched videos, I can't do that. And more importantly, I don't want to do that. That's not my thing. But I decided to have fun today. Why is that facing the wrong way? I put it on. Did I put it on backwards? I did. Let's turn this around. Oh, I think that's right now. So I don't like the way this looks, but I have an idea. I was gonna put some like silver ribbon at the bottom, maybe a little bow, but I don't think I like that. I don't know yet. But right now I just want to get this secure because, let's see, some are going to go in and some are going to stay on the outside. So I'll just do it like this for now. I like it like that. Just try to get this around just to hold it down. And this was like a last minute thing. I was not even sure, honestly, what to do with this. But I know what I'm going to do with the extra piece. So it's going to be a fun addition to this floral arrangement. And I'm trying really hard to stay in focus for you, but it's hard to get around these. That's pretty secure. So I'm going to end it. I'm going to wrap it around. And then I'm going to bring it back and go through the bottom of the hoop. I really don't have anything to wrap it onto like I usually do. Okay, let's see. Bring it down. I'd like to cross over something. There's nothing there that I can cross over. Let me see if I can just slide this down. There we go, I think. Oh, come on now, where's that wire? There we go. Let's get these wires together, that would help. Okay, let's see if we can cross over. I'm crossing over this branch right here with the clear beads on it. I bring it up and over. I don't have to wrap it again because this is really not going to be, I'm going to wrap it again. Not going to be a whole lot of shaping on this, just little twists here and there, but I may as well. This is what I do. Okay, so now I'm going to bring it across. Now I'll cut it. I really hope that this works out, because if it doesn't, I don't know what I'll do. Like, I can post it if it's not right, but I'm not taking that. I'm not going to waste my time on a project if it's not going to be workable. So we will make this work. All I'm doing right now is just bending these two wires like around the branch so that they don't get pokey, and you know, if you watch how I do my trees, that's how I'm doing this one. Alright, so we have that needs to be able to move, and it does. Good. Now we're going to add this one, I think. I mean, they don't have to join right here. I need to be able to put this in the middle. I think that'll work. Okay. I need need my wire. Where is it? 24 gauge. Oh, right here. I'm almost out. I'd like another one. Okay. I'm gonna do a slip knot. This part here is quick, I think. Like just the binding of the branch to my hoop. That'll go by fast. It did on that side anyway. But the main part I've done before. You may have seen me do it. If not, I did a tutorial on it, and not quite like what I'm doing, but you'll see what I mean. I'm not going to ruin it. It's a surprise. Alright, it's part of the plan, and hopefully it works. And surprise, it didn't work. That would not be good. It wouldn't be a first. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this one's going to give me grief. And I don't like the way this looks, but I'm going to cover that up anyways. I was thinking with ribbon or something like that, or floral tape, but I don't think this one. I'm going to wrap it, but just not with this. I just want this to secure my branch of flowers. Right now it doesn't look impressive. I went all the way up on that side. I don't think I need to, but I'm going to go up as far as I can. And get in between. I have to go here, I think. Yeah. I don't want to grab a leaf and have it stuck. Okay, so what I'm going to do, come on, move over. You don't belong there. Alright, I'm going to wrap it around this leaf, branch, whatever it is. This pretty little thing. I'm going to secure it there. So I'm going to wrap it over it. Then I'm going to go down like that through the hoop. And go up. Bring it back down. And right here is where I'll cut it. Can you see that? And now I'm just going to do like I always do. I have to push these down. And bend them so they go, I think this one. Maybe not that one. Okay. Now let's see. what we have. Yeah, no, I don't like it. This don't look right. So, I'll try something else. This is aluminum wire, and it's not my favorite, but it is very flexible. Or I have rose gold wire I could use, but I don't think that will match. I think that'll be just like, that won't look good. I have 21 gauge wire. I just bought it. Where is it? That's not 21. It's 22. Maybe that would look better. Something just went flying. I'm gonna try with this first. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe I should double it to wrap it so it goes by faster, and I'm not going to do it that way. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to take this piece and slip it right underneath where I added the binding, and see if that'll work for me. You gonna be nice? Maybe? Okay, I have to cut this really long. Should have waited for this part last and not recorded it. I can't wait to get to the fun part. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is my chance. The plan is to, boy, oh boy, wrap it around close together so you don't see all that. And already I'm a twisted mess. I don't even know how I managed that. Okay, because this wire is really, really soft and flexible, I'm gonna have to do this right around my fingers, and hopefully that'll work. Like that. Okay, so yeah, I'll do it that way. All I'm doing is wrapping it close together. I would have used the 22 gauge, but you know, it's going to take a little bit of wire, and I don't want to waste that because I have a tree planned, and I need the 22 gauge wire, and I'm not going to waste it. I might actually put a few flowers here to help cover that up. Not yet. Actually, I know what I can do. We're not doing it this way. I have a better idea. And we're going to save that for last, because this is not fun. But what I'm going to do will actually be the right choice. I can hear my cat over there snoring away. My baby. Okay. All right, so this is, there's a piece of wire in here. Let me take that off. That just means I had started to put wire on here for something and changed my mind. I'll take it off later. So this is what we're going to do. This is going to hang right there. That's why we have to be able to play around with the flowers. So what am I going to put in here? I'll show you. Gonna have some fun. Okay, I have fishing line, and the fishing line that I use is this. It's a really good line. It's thick enough that I can see it, and I trust that it won't break. So I put this through my prism. See, this wasn't supposed to be a tutorial. This was just more of me sharing an idea. If I had filmed this from doing all this, it would have been a mess. So I'm not sure what I want to do here. I have two choices. This one here, or I could not put an end cap on it. This used to be silver. Now it's more like bronzy looking, but it gives it a really finished look. Then I have another one, but it doesn't fit it well. So let's put this on just to see. Okay. See what I mean? Without it, I don't like the way that looks. It looks kind of yucky. All right, we're gonna keep it. So we're gonna do that. Next, we're going to put a teardrop. And I can't see. We're going to go from the bottom and slide that on. Both wires. Okay, so far we have that. Next, we're going to put, this is a 6mm bicone. Yeah, this one here is bent. I have to cut that. I actually have to cut the whole thing. I overcut this anyway. But if they're not going to go through, it's just going to make me mad. I can't say what I was going to say. Okay. And where did I put it? Here it is. Alright, let's go through the bicone. Maybe not. Okay. Alright, so now we have this. Now the big reveal. I know I'm mean, I'm making you wait. I'm not ready yet. We have a guardian angel, and my hope is that it will sit inside of that. Can you picture that? Let's see. Well, it's gonna work. It has to work. I've already put too much work into it for it not to work. But the problem is we need to make it have a hoop so that it can hang. So it's really not a problem. We've done this before. If you're new, this is what I do. You can do this with wire and make a little hoop or a flat pin. I don't like it. I like it to be more fluidy. This is a clamshell clasp. So what I'm going to do is struggle to get both of these line wires in here. Yeah, this is a pain in the butt. Okay, let me pull this one because I'm going to end up losing it. Then I'll be really mad. For all the people that you watch and they don't struggle like I do, I have a lot of respect for them. I watch a lot of them too, and anyway, I struggled. There are two ways to do this, okay? One, I'm going to tie it, but if you can get a small enough bead that'll fit inside, this one won't. You need a seed bead, and I don't have one right next to me. You thread one through it. I'll show you. And then I'll just clip it off. This is how also, like, you make, like on my last tree, the one with the lights, and then it had like floating, looks like little stars. Okay, so you take one piece of wire or line, and I'm going to use a bigger bead because I can't see that right now. I'm going to do this just to show you how. Okay, you only need one. Put it through, and now bring it through the other side, like this. See? Now that's not going anywhere. That is how I did on the big one, the big tree with the lights and the big tree. Anyway, and I put them all down it and then made like stars. And if you want to take it off, it's really easy. You just pull it off. But we're not going to do that today. I'm going to make knots. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it through 3 times. That's 1, 2, 3 times. And when you pull this, it crosses over. I want to get right in focus for you. Over itself, so that it won't come undone. Now, the thing about it is you have to get it in the middle, all of it. So what I end up doing is using my tweezer and just pushing that along. Give it a little bit of help. You don't want to make it too tight. If you want to laugh, I made one. This is it's a blooper, and I posted it. So if you want to see me make a big mistake and then just say, oh well, I'm gonna keep it, that will make you laugh if you have not seen it. It's definitely worth a few minutes of the video. That's all I do is make an angel. And it turned out very bad, but funny, and I kept it. So anyway, okay, now I'm gonna cut and dispose of these. Yeah, so this is what I have, guys. I have this huge sharps container that I put all my wire in, even the big ones, and later on this comes out, and this also can cover it up. I use that because I don't want to lose like little things like that my cats can get at. So now I'm going to just turn I want these two little holes to be in the front, so I'm going to do that. And I can see that this is not completely in the middle. Now what I'm going to do next, I suggest that if you're younger, ask for some help, or have someone help you do it or do it for you, because this really is not made for little ones to do, even though I know you can do it. Okay, I just don't want to break this angel. Alright, so I have my two little pieces. This is where I'm going to use a flame. So I'm going to light the end of this and let it melt. It creates a ball of melted plastic that won't be able to go through the hole in the middle, if that even makes sense. Actually, I just want to push this down a little bit more. I want to make sure that that knot doesn't get melted, because that would really stink. That would I gotta watch my mouth today. Why? I've got that potty thing going on. You gonna give me a break? Yeah, no. Okay, I didn't think so. Alright, we're gonna make it work. Anyway, so let's let that melt. That's good enough, because I don't want it to pass through that knot or burn the knot. And we're going to do this one and let it melt. Cool. Now, if you can see that little ball, let's see if I can get it in focus for you. It's a little piece of plastic ball and right there is the knot. And I did not tie it tight enough, but because the plastic is melted, it will not pass through. So now I'm just going to get all of the plastic, much as I can. I don't want anything sticking out. And then pull. It's sticking out. Crap. Okay. Let's make it go in. It's not always easy, but it's crazy worth it, guys. That's gonna have to work. If it doesn't, I'll come back and I'll clip it. Okay. So I like to use my tweezers because I can never line these up completely. Yeah, I got the knot and everything up. I can't. That didn't work well. Let me just pull this in the middle. I am not taking it off and doing it again. Okay, that one's in the middle. This little one on the side, I'll take care of that later. Okay, so we line up these two little holes, right? And we're going to use a jump ring. I could use this size, but I don't think it fits, and it's kind of big and ugly. I have a smaller one. And I do have a little tool to bend this, but I don't have it nearby, which I should. I thought I did. But anyway, just open it just a smidge. And now I'm going to try and get the angel. I should have used a smaller one. alright. I think I have to use another one anyways. Because it has to hang. It's kind of like a necklace, you know. The bell has to be like that in order for it to hang right, but you know what? I don't need to use another one. And so I determined that, doesn't that look almost like wedding-y? It looks kind of like I don't know, I think it looks pretty. I think it's pretty cool. Now we're gonna slip this. I made right here the top. So we're gonna have some fun and make this go right there. See, I don't want it to float around. So actually what I should do is not go through the hoop. I should go through this piece of twisted wire. Like that. And then go through the hoop. Okay, I got the wire. Nope, I don't got the wire. I want to get this wire in the back. Is it on? No, it's not on. You know what? You are not going to give me grief. Screw it. It's going on the hoop. I wanted to slip it underneath that wire first. Did I do it? Yes, I did. Okay. Now, as long as I don't drop it. Oh, I can't believe it went through the wire, too. That's exactly what I wanted for it to do. Oh, we have to... Oh, no, we don't have to close that yet. No, no, no. We have to put it on here. Okay, let's see. I couldn't have used a smaller hoop, because then I'd have to use another hoop because it wouldn't be facing in the right direction. I'm holding this here so you can see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna have to move out of focus because I can't. Okay, let's see, maybe you can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna close this ring right there. And I'm gonna grab onto these pliers just to make sure it's closed. These ones here have teeth. Okay. I don't want this thing to slide around. Wait a minute. All right. Okay, so some of this I have to do without it being in focus, guys. I'm sorry. I have to hold it up to see what I can do to make this work, because she's facing sideways. And I don't know why. You know what I should have done? Instead of putting it hoop, I should have just wired it. That's what I'm gonna do, because you know what? This thing is just not doing the right thing. Look, it fell off anyway. Okay, my dear. We have another plan for you. And that. Sorry about that, guys. I had to. All right. Let me use. What am I going to use? I'm going to use this wire. This is 12. Oh, this is 28. No, I don't want to use 28. Where did I put my wire? I don't know where I put it. I just have it. This is the new one. All right. Oh, here it is. Ugh. we're going to do it this way because I'm not playing with this. And I don't want it to slide around inside of the hoop. It has to stay in place. So we're going to go through this twisted vine type thing that I made, right? And we're going to get that right under it. See, because I want it to be like that. The hoop didn't allow that. I don't want it to slide around. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give it a nice tight twist, like that. I don't want this to slide on that, and it won't. Now we have to fix it on here so that it doesn't slide around. I think what I need to do before I wrap it, I think I should go under over like that maybe. I might actually have to put a floating bead. I have to hold it up to me for a minute, guys. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna twist this a few times. Okay, see, this is gonna float. This is what I don't want to do. So I have to have an idea. I want these to come up. I thought I wanted one front and back. I think, yeah, maybe. We'll figure that out later. Right now, I just want to make sure that this thing, I'm going to go, you can see what I'm trying to do. I had to move that little leaf around the hoop. Is that going to look yucky? Sorry, I have to hold it up so I can see. All right. I think it'll be okay. Now I'm going to go around one more time. I'm going to bring it through, oops, my hoop. Go over. Now I'm going to bring it between the two hoops, like the way I always cut my wires. I'm going to do this away from there. Bring it all the way. Are you stuck on there? Yes, you are. No, no, no. I got my little petal leaf thing stuck. All right, it's unstuck. What the? Okay, I don't know why that's doing that. It's stuck around that one too. That didn't work, guys. I'm sorry. Let's pretend I just edited that. And we'll take a little step back and figure this out. Okay. I'm going to push these two down and not get stuck on that. Now I got to bring it up. And over, and I'm going to cut it. And I don't know if this is going to look right. I'm thinking maybe not. And then if it doesn't, I'll fix it. Okay, I have to hold it up. Sorry guys, I have to be able to see what I'm doing, and I can't do it if it's laying flat. Yeah, all right. This is where I'm getting all screwed up. I just don't like the way that looks. I don't know if I can show you the way it looks hanging. I have to video it anyway. I'll add that on, but you know me. I can't leave that. This should not have taken this long. Okay. I think I tried too hard, and I didn't plan it out better. So a few minutes ago, that little secret that I showed you, how to make your bead stay on the wire, I think that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to have a few floating beads after I cut this thing off. Oh my gosh. Yeah, really. Okay. I don't even know if I have to. Yeah, I don't think she's going to stay on that wire either. I have to make sure I don't cut the vine. Okay. Plan B. That one didn't work. That's okay. It means I have to think. All right. What I'm going to do, because I do know what I'm going to do, and I know it's going to work, but I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me fumble for a few minutes. I'm going to end it here, but I'm going to get it started, and then I'll bring you back and show you how I made it work. All right? I'll see you back in a little bit, guys.